Hello there. Welcome to e-GMAT, where we solve every SC question by using one unified approach, which we call the meaning-based approach. My name is Shraddha Jaiswal. I'm a senior verbal SME at e-GMAT, and today I will show you how to solve this difficult question pretty easily. Not too much of a brainer here. Okay, so in our three-step meaning-based approach, the first step is the meaning analysis, in which we try to understand the meaning of the sentence by breaking the sentence down into smaller chunks, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so let's get started. Let's read the sentence now. The sentence starts by saying, the prime lending rate is a key rate in the economy. So what it is saying, that prime lending rate, or PLR, is a very important rate in the economy. Okay, let's read further. Not only are the interest rates on most loans to small and medium-sized businesses tied to the prime. Okay, so this part of the sentence is telling us that the interest rates on most loans to small and medium-sized businesses are tied to this PLR. So basically what I understand is that this part of the sentence is actually substantiating or supporting what is being said right in the beginning of the sentence. So PLR is an important rate, and how it is so? By the way, the interest rates on most loans to small and medium businesses are tied to PLR. Reading further, but also on a growing number of consumer loans, including home equity loans. So this part of the sentence presents the second aspect of the meaning to substantiate this importance of PLR. What is it saying? That also the interest rates on a growing number of consumer loans are also tied to PLR. And by the way, these consumer loans also include home equity loans. All right, so when we sum it up all, we understand that the sentence says that the PLR is a very important rate in the economy, and to substantiate this point, the author says, the author says that two kinds of interest rates are connected to the PLR. The first one is the interest rates on most loans to small and medium businesses, and the second kind of interest rates are the interest rates on a growing number of consumer loans that include home equity loans. Okay, so the way the sentence is written, it's very logical, no issues whatsoever in understanding the meaning. Again, if I only look at the skeleton of the sentence, I understand that the first part of this sentence presents, let me go back in here, the first part of the sentence presents a statement, and this statement is backed up by these 2 points in the sentence. So pretty much clear. Now that we understand the logical meaning of the sentence so well, let's move on to our error analysis step. In this step, we try to figure out the grammatical errors in the sentence. Now, one grammatical error which is very blatant in this sentence is that this sentence uses what we call a dual word parallelism marker, which is not only but also. All right, and we understand that when we use a dual word marker, both these markers must be followed by identical grammatical structures. So let's see if that is happening in this sentence or not. For not only, we see that it is followed by a clause, are the interest rates on most loans to small and medium-sized businesses tied to the prime, right? So we have a clause because this is my subject and are tied is my verb, right? What's happening with but also? But also is actually followed by a prepositional phrase because it starts with this preposition on. And so we understand that this prepositional phrase is not at all parallel with the clause that we see after not only. So grammatically, this choice is incorrect. So meaning is clear, but the grammar of this sentence is absolutely off. So let's now take a look at other answer choices and figure out which answer choice is the correct one. Well, we know that choice A is incorrect because my parallelism is not right after not only and but also. Choice B indeed is the correct answer choice here. As we see, tied to the prime, a slight structural change if you compare it with choice A, but this structural change actually makes the sentence grammatical and logical. It says tied to the prime are the interest rates not only on most loans to small and medium businesses, but also on a growing number of consumer loans. So after not only, we have the prepositional phrase because it starts with the preposition on, and after but also we again have a prepositional phrase as this phrase starts with a preposition. So the meaning is absolutely clear and the grammar is perfect in choice B. So this is our correct answer choice. However, we will still take a look at the other answer choices and make sure that they are incorrect. At least we figure out the solid errors in those three answer choices. So let's take a look at choice C. Needless to say, choice C again violates the grammatical parallelism after in the phrases after not only and but also. Why? Because not only is followed by on most loans, a prepositional phrase, but this preposition on is now missing after but also because it is now only followed by but also a growing number of consumer loans, which is a noun entity. So choice C is also incorrect. What's happening in choice D? The same error of grammatical parallelism. Not only is now followed by a noun phrase, which is the interest rates, but also is followed by a prepositional phrase which starts with the preposition on, and so my parallelism is violated in choice D as well. Choice E, we see the same error one more time. Not only is followed by the prepositional phrase on most loans, but this on is missing after after but also. So choice E is also out. So as we figured out earlier, choice B indeed is the correct answer for this question. Pretty simple. If we focused at the right portion of the sentence, this sentence was really, really easy to solve without wasting too much of time on this. So with this, now we come to our takeaways. We must read our sentence slowly in smaller chunks to understand the meaning communicated by the sentence, and this takeaway is applicable to each and every SC problem. This should be our habit to read the sentence for the first time really slowly so that we understand what it's trying to tell us. Next, in sentence with complex structures, try to locate the verb first and then find its doer to identify the correct subject-verb pair. And this subject-verb pair is the basic building block of a sentence. And why I have incorporated this takeaway here, I've done so because if you remember, in the second part of our sentence, we use the inverted subject-verb pair. If I were to take you back in my sentence, if you take a look at here, in this sentence, what we see after colon is that not only are the interest rates on most loans, whatever, tied to the prime, right? So here the structure is inverted subject verb structure where verb actually appears before the subject, which is generally not the case with the sentences, right? So if you find such structures in other questions, make sure that you first identify the verb and then you find the doer of that action. That will help you understand the meaning communicated by the sentence better. Last but not the least, whenever we use a dual word parallelism marker in a sentence, we must make sure that both these markers are followed by exact same grammatical entities. And in this sentence, it was so evident that only the correct answer choice had this thing going on. And that's why eliminating other answer choices was so easy. So with this, we've come to an end of this solution. Thank you so much for watching this solution. Please make sure that you like the solution so we know you were here, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more solutions and articles. We are really working hard to make great content to help you on your GMAT journey. Also, check the links in the description below for more helpful resources. Happy learning!